Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. There'll be further debates among the Foresters regarding Carter Walton's pitch. Although Carter made some great points and amazing prognostications about the company's future, he's asking a lot from Steffi Forrester. Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester. Forrester Creations could come in transnational luxury empire like no other if Carter's plan goes well. Still, it'll bear a mountain of loans and investments, so it could sink Forrester presto if the plan fails rather. Eric, Ridge and Steffi will pound over what's stylish for the family's business, so they'll bandy the pros and cons of creating this major luxury marquee like Carter wants. Of course, Carter wants commodity differently. That's landed him in quite a dilemma over in the design office. Hope Logan decided she was ready to take a sizzling vault with Carter, so they started shelling off apparel for an office frolic. Carter and Hope should know by now that you should always lock the door before you start stripping down. Hope and Carter missed that step, so now Brooke Logan is peering at the shocking scene in front of her. Carter and Hope will scramble to explain on Monday's B&B occasion, so they may admit whatever they partake is still new and not exactly nailed down yet. Brooke will presumably quiz Carter about his support for Hope for the future and wonder if this was the only reason for it. Was it all in trouble to get Hope to hook up? Carter may deny that, while Hope defends him since there are genuine sparks between them. Hope and Carter could be gearing up for a real relationship, but that news could worry Brooke, too. Brooke may deliver a warning and argue that it'll be disastrous if Steffi gets updates on Hope and Carter's more than friendly turning point. Although Brooke may promise to keep this love under wraps, she may advise against further office flings and push Hope as well as Carter to be more careful. Brooke will have another reason to fret over Hope and her wild jest. So stay tuned. Carter Walton continues his business pitch. Brooke Logan is shocked, and Will Spencer catches up with Liam Spencer over lunch. Carter is determined to help Forrester achieve its full eventuality, but Steffi Forrester believes it might bring too important. Brooke and Eric Forrester arrive just as Ridge Forrester mentions Carter's vision for the future. Carter shares his plan to acquire small luxury brands to broaden their reach and believes they can choose which brands to take on and lead in the luxury request. Ridge looks pleased, but Steffi appears concerned. Carter continues to promote his idea, suggesting they need a larger foundation to grow the family business. Eric warns that this could lead to significant debt and threat. Ridge believes they've great ideas that bear significant backing. Carter has a plan to attract investors, and Eric asks about the possibility of reviving the jewelry line. Steffi is doubtful about it. Carter understands her caution but feels they should offer their guests everything they ask. They need a presence in the sent request. He's eager to connect with Jabot. They need to invest in themselves, which includes supporting HFTF. Steffi questions why this line is so important to him. He continues to promote it as the line for the future, and challenges whether Steffi's negative view of the line is grounded on solid business sense. Brooke feels happy about it. Zend Forrester finds it objectively instigative and Carter is willing to invest his own plutocrat. This is about advancing the company. Ridge respects his boldness and is speechless. Eric mentions they will consider it. Carter says, "Let's do this." After he leaves, they bandy the implicit impact. Brooke believes it could be awful. Zend is veritably enthusiastic, but Steffi disagrees with him about Hope for the future. When Ridge and Brooke are alone, he shares his concern that expansion might change the company's identity, while esteeming Carter's courage to propose this idea. Ridge is uncertain about it, but Brooke appreciates how Carter supports her son. She needs someone to calculate on. They partake a kiss, and he growls. In the design office, Carter expresses how amazing it felt, and Hope believes he did an excellent job and he says he couldn't have succeeded without her support. She's thrilled to see his professionalism and passion. Carter mentioned she was the first person he participated this news with, which makes her feel valued. He emphasizes that his success wouldn't have happened without her backing. She inspires him to believe in himself, and he wants to show his appreciation to the company. He insists that everything is thanks to her, and participating this moment with her feels awful. She tells him he can entrust in her and unzips him as they get on the office. She asks him to lock the door, but Brooke enters and exclaims, "Oh my God." Will is having lunch with Liam at Spencer Publications and mentions that his job at Forrester is going well. Their father is nearly accepting it since Will told him he's there for the seductive women. Liam thinks that was a smart move and adds that no bone is more beautiful than hope. Will advises his family to stop overthinking and take action. Liam feels uneasy about having similar high emotional intelligence. Will clarifies that he's simply acting else from their pater. Liam has come to understand that he wants to spend his life with Hope, as she represents his unborn happiness. Will feels relieved that he's holding on to stopgap for coordinating with Hope, and not giving up entirely. His family has expressed a desire for another occasion with Hope, at least she didn't mock you. Will reflections. Liam is uncertain if the possibility still exists, and his family encourages him to recognize her limits since this might be Liam's final occasion. It's tough for him not to fantasize a reunion and reminisces about their peaceful times at the cabin. Will is lodging for him but worries that someone additional must swoop in first. Carter presents his new vision for Forrester Creations to the powers that be. His innovative plan causes a fierce internal debate that further divides the company. Alliances are strengthened among the Forresters and Logans, and new, unanticipated bonds are formed. Don't miss a nanosecond of the absorbing office action. We aren't sure exactly when Carter came more interested in company leadership than in furnishing statistics. His current focus indeed seems to go beyond wanting to help his new love interest, Hope. What's for sure is that Carter is stepping forward from the background at Forrester Creations with some big, innovative ideas. As he first explained to Hope, Carter wants to acquire floundering design lines and incorporate them under the Forrester marquee. That's his vision for Forrester as a true luxury brand poised for the future. Hope thinks it's a genius idea and tells him to present it to the Forrester directors. She encourages him with inspiring words about leaving his heritage on this world through a reimagined Forrester Creations. Carter was formerly fired up, but with Hope's support, he's poised to take quick action. Carter will present his vision to co-CEOs Steffi and Brooke. Ridge will surely be there, as should Hope. Will Eric and Ivy pop in? Maybe indeed contrivers Zend and RJ could show up, or indeed in turn Will. Carter could corral the workers, allowing the further support he can get, the better. Steffi formerly feels hovered by Carter and will most probably slam down his new ideas. She may also discomfort at spending further Forrester plutocrat when the company struggles. Of course, Hope and Brooke are thrilled by Carter's daring idea and snappily support him. What will Ridge suppose? Will other Forrester workers and associates have the chance to weigh in? Eventually, can Carter sway opinions and become the new rescuer of Forrester Creations? Carter and Hope are talking in a Forrester office. Carter is pissed at Steffi for her reluctance to bring Ivy on board and her treatment of Hope and her line. Hope agrees, saying she knows she doesn't want Hope for the future to succeed. She believes Carter actually believes in the company and cares about its place in the company. Hope thinks Carter is actually invested in making Forrester Creations a transnational success as it moves into the future. She believes Ridge has the right to hear Carter's plans. Carter is concerned about going over Steffi's head, but Hope reminds him that he and Ridge are musketeers. He should sit down with him and fill him in on his vision. Hope thinks he should seize his moment.